Hey guys, Carrick here with a double review. This time I'll be doing the deluxe Benkei Ghost Eyecon and the Ghost Gadget Series 04 Kumo Lantern from Kamen Ghost. These are Ghost Eyecon and lets Kamen Ghost attain a new form, as well as his third and final Ghost Gadget, which can transform between two modes and combine with the Gun Saber. So, let's get started. First we have the Benkei Ghost Eyecon, which is cast in metallic white and based on Benkei Musahibo, a Japanese warrior monk who is known for defeating and collecting swords of 999 men while standing on a bridge in Kyoto, before being defeated by a daimyo named Yoshitsune Minamoto, who he served until his death. This one is number 07. You can see Benkei written there across the top. For the numbering, we have 07, then the transformation mode, which is based on another legend of his, which is that he carried around 7 tools, and so this has 5 of them, with 4 of them being mirrored and then 1 in the bottom. And then the special attack, which is an image of a mallet slamming down, and then back to the normal eye. Next, we'll test it out in the Ghost Driver. This transforms Ghost into Benkei Damashi, which gives him incredible strength, like that Benkei was said to have. Next we have the Omega Drive. And the Omedama. Next we have the Kumo Lantern, starting in its gadget mode, where it takes the form of an antique lantern. This is mostly done in clear blue and kind of glittery black plastic with a nice glossy finish. You can see some silver and white paint as well. There's actually a good amount of kind of color matching here, as a lot of the kind of black plastic, or rather black color you see on the clear blue part is actually painted on, and it very nicely matches up with the plastic color. You have these bars going across it, which will make a bit more sense in the animal mode. Mechanical detailing running through it, fitting in with the other Ghost gadgets, and even a kind of mode on dial or button for turning on light. Unfortunately, this doesn't actually have any kind of light. Just like with the first 2 Ghost gadgets, this has no built-in electronics. Though if I bring in this little pocket flashlight, flip up this part, and show you what it would look like if it did have some kind of a light. As you can see, the clear blue is illuminated quite well, especially near the bottom. So for the transformations, this is where we'll kind of see why they couldn't build it in a light. First thing you want to do is take this handle and flip it all the way to the back, like so. Then split open the body of the lantern. And here we see the main reason why there couldn't really be a light is because of this part here, which is the rail and locking mechanism for attaching to the gun saber. And so you have this spring-loaded lock part here. So there is a whole mechanism within the body. And there isn't really enough room here for both a light and also a battery compartment. And I don't think there's really much room in this part up here either. And just flipping it around, you have the animal mode, where it takes the form of a spider, since Kumo means spider. So, starting with the head, you can see some nice silver mandibles and 8 nice metallic green eyes. Going along the back, we have even more white paint and mechanical details. You can see that the halves of the lantern body now become the legs. It does have 8, of course, with the silver bars now being the tips of the legs. And even see, there are some molded spider webs between each of the legs, which is a very nice detail. And then the handle to the lantern becomes the thorax. You can move around the legs on these joints, but there isn't really anything else in terms of what I can do in this mode. And finally, we can combine it with the gun saber. So for the gun saber, you're going to want to start by converting it to Naginata mode. Then take the Kumo lantern, flip this part back around, and fold out this set of legs, so it's like this. Keep this one bent inwards. Then slide onto the rail up top. There you have the gun saber hammer mode. And this fills in the last of Benkei's 7 tools, one of them being a hammer or a wooden mallet, and the final one being a naginata, which is also what he most likely wielded in real life, as the whole thing of him wielding 7 tools is just a folktale. So here we can see that the spider becomes the hammerhead, and it does look pretty good when you look at it from the front, and even a little bit from the side, but not that much. Though from the back you can definitely see that it's really very much uncovered. So it's definitely something that is, which only really looks good from some certain angles. Anyway, within this mode, you can press the trigger for a attack sound, which has a hammer slamming down as well as a spider noise, and it makes use of the white light. Then you can bring in the Ghost Driver for eye contact. And that'll initiate the hammer mode's special attack, Omega Bomber. And then to detach, you just have to take this lever here on the back, push it and hold it like this, and detach. And there we go. So overall, this is another nice duo. With the Benkei Ghost Eyecon, of course you have a new form, new special attack, new sounds, whatnot. But also, Benkei is definitely a very fascinating historical figure. Especially just because of all of the different tales told about him, and how he was, almost inhuman. He was said to be big and kind of grotesque. There are also just a bunch of different stories about him, and it's hard to tell which ones are true and which ones aren't. But it's definitely cool that he was made into a Ghost Eyecon. And then you have the Kumo Lantern, which is a nice Ghost Gadget to go along with it. Though unfortunately it is a bit on the weak side with having the Gadget mode being a lantern with no light and the animal mode being a spider that can't really do much except sit there And then we have the Gun Saber Hammer mode, which, while it is nice that you can hold it with two hands, it's just unfortunate that it doesn't really cover the backside very much. Still, getting this along with the other Ghost gadgets does give you all the different modes of the Gun Saber. So, in that aspect, I can definitely recommend it. And definitely recommend picking up the two together. So next time, I'll be reviewing the Tutankhamun Ghost and the Nobunaga Ghost from the Ghost Change series. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, or share it. And check me out on Facebook at facebook.com/KRX50. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.